Hello, and welcome back to all the mods. So today, we're going to continue with the mechanism stuff. I know, the mechanism for the 1 billionth time. But we got to get it done because we still need to get that antimatter for the star. And in order to get the antimatter, we need to build the supercritical phase shifter. And that requires a couple of pellets that we need from the reactor and all that stuff. So it has been like straight from the other episodes. Literally been a few minutes. And we have like, it's just enough. It's just enough in order to get this done. So, but let's go ahead and make the stuff that we need. So if you check the recipe for the supercritical phase shifter, the SPS, I'm going to put that on the list, put this on the list, maybe put this one on the list, and if you press U on this thing, you can actually calculate how much materials you need. So we're going to need like 60 of the casings, we're going to put like 4 ports on it and everything, so yeah, cool. Okay, let's go ahead and make 60, we're going to make like an extra one, or maybe just like 2 more. And, oh yeah, that's right. We need the HDPE sheets first. So, let's get that done. We're going to need the ultimate enrichment chamber in order to process HDPE pellets. So, in order to do that, we need the O2 and we need the liquid ethylene right there. We'll also need the substrate, which you can get from the biomass and everything. So, cool. Let's see, substrate, biomass, let's see, oxygen, ethylene. You can get ethylene this way. Well, I need the hydrogen from the other tank. So let's see, biofuel, biomass, or biomass. Okay, what is this? No, I don't want the Ortec stuff. I don't want to be dealing with that right now. Okay, how about this one? The crusher. Okay, we can crush like organic materials in order to get some biofuel. And we probably like have a crap ton of that stuff just laying about, you know. But we're not even using that. Look at this. 300,000 wheat over here. How about the potatoes? How many potatoes? Oh, ho, ho, look at all this. Look at this. It's over 700,000 that we're not even using. So, can we put that in the crusher in order to make biomass? Let's see, crusher, biofuel. Okay, let's go ahead and get that done. Yeah. Okay, let's go back out here. All right, let's see. Where the heck are we gonna put it? We'll probably put it on the last lane over here. So let's see. This one. The power stuff. That one goes over there. Okay. Alright. That one goes under there. That one goes past there. Of course, there's a cable over here, so we'll just do this. Okay, there we go. Alright, first things first, we're going to need to get the biomass. So, in order to get the substrate, we need the biomass. So, we'll put that on the list there. And we're going to get a crusher. Crusher. We're going to need an ultimate crusher here. Crushing factory. Okay, give me that. And then we'll put that over here. Okay, we're going to need a drawer. That over here. On here, zero that out. Okay, let's see, how many channels? 5 out of 8. Okay, storage bus. That one will take in the potatoes. Put that right there. We didn't really take a look at the other stuff as well. This is probably like easier ones, but whatever. We're not doing anything with the potatoes, so. And you know what? The crusher stuff. It fits with the mechanism stuff, so why the heck not, you know? Okay, we'll put that over here. And potatoes. Okay, put down the list there. We'll pull that out. There we go. Now, how about the baked potatoes? This is like one more step, but you know. Just you on this thing. To biofuel. Okay, never mind. Alright, let's go in here. That one is an input. Alright, do that. We'll speed this up. Energy upgrade. And then we'll buff this. Okay, and then we'll output to here. Alright, there we go. Got a whole bunch of biofuel at the ready. Okay, energy input from the bottom. All right, there we go. We're getting some biofuel. Now, the biofuel, we're going to need the substrate, so we're going to need another PRC. Pressurized reaction chamber. Yes, I know. There's a bigger one that you can make. Look at that. There's like a factory version of this. And I might have to switch out the chemical oxidizer with the larger one, with the factory version, so it can process more sulfur. But the thing is, I don't have the sulfur being in the positive right now. It's just like being even all the time and bouncing out. So once I get even more sulfur, then I can do it. But right now, kind of don't really... it's going to run out. That's the thing. So it's not sustainable. All right, pressurized reaction chamber. And let me see. We're going to make the substrate out of this. And we're going to need water and hydrogen. Okay, so the hydrogen can come from all the way over here, which is right there. Okay. Producing like a whole bunch of hydrogen there. And the O2. Holy crap. Okay. I thought we'd get more hydrogen than that. Okay. We might have to like separate that or something. I'm not quite sure. See, that's the hydrogen over there. But the thing is, we only need like a handful of plastic sheets anyway, so... If it becomes a problem, then we'll have to make another electrolytic separator. But for now, we can pipe that over. Okay, give me that. Down on top there. All right, and we got the PRC over here. We'll put that next to each other. And that is an input there. Okay. And let's see, that one goes... I guess we can put that on the back. And then the water comes in from somewhere else. Hold on. Substrate. We need hydrogen and we need water. Okay, that can come from the back. Then this one can go like this. Okay, not storage bus. Storage bus goes on the back. Okay, water. Do it like that. And this one will be an input for the fluids. Alright, we've got the water. Okay, the substrate requires what? Biofuel? Okay. Let me get a pusher. Okay, that pushes to the west. Right, there we go. Got that one in there. And now we just need the other fuel, the hydrogen. Okay, the top one. And let me zero that out. That's an input there. Okay, and the top is an output. Okay, there's the hydrogen. Then that one is a chemical, so we'll input from the top. And there we go. All right, we're getting some substrate there. Okay, power comes from the bottom. And there we go. We've got substrate and ethene. All right, we need to deal with the ethene, so we'll probably put that into a tank or something. Or maybe not, because we need flowing ethene anyway. Let's see, substrate. We need the HDPE pellets. So we're going to get a rotary condensator. And hopefully we don't need a tank for this. Okay, we'll put it like right next to it. Okay, that one is for the chemicals, so we'll put that right out in here. Alright, we got liquid ethene. Alright, cool. So I wonder how big this is. Is this like, that one is 200. That one is, that's 800. I think it can hold like a little bit, yeah. Or maybe not, I'm not quite sure. It is liquid after all, so maybe we'll use a regular tank here. Let's see. This is basic, advanced, elite. Okay, we'll use the tank. Okay, give me that. And then let's see. Where the heck are we gonna put it? HDPE pellets. We're gonna need the O2 as well. Holy crap, okay. So that means we need to get this one and put that into here. And we have plenty of O2 though, so we're probably going to need to split that maybe, or maybe split it off of here and then go like all the way over here, because we kind of want to prioritize this one first. And that's going all the way over here. Okay, all right. See, the liquid ethene. Okay, here. Put that over here. Okay, that's an output, and that's an input. Energy comes from the bottom. Alright, great. And that's the PRC with the substrate. We need to take those ones out. Okay, drawer. Put that as an output there. Alright, there we go. We got the substrate out. Now next, we need to deal with the HDPE pellets. We're going to need another PRC. Okay, so this one takes on oxygen and liquid ethene. So let's see, the oxygen can come from this tube over here. And we'll do it like that. Okay, cool. And this one can go into here. Alright, where's the mechanical pipes? Okay, we got the mechanical pipes here. And then we can do it like this, I think. And then that one is HDE pellets. I'm going to need another pipe going into there. Okay. Didn't put anything in it, did you? Okay. Okay, we're good. Right, so that one takes the items from the front, so that's an input. And then we can take the liquid ethene, that's a fluid. That one is just input. Okay. And we're going to need the oxygen, so that goes on the back. Alright, there we go. This one's already maxed out anyway, so... Okay, it's going here, and the chemicals, that comes from the back, so that's an input there. Energy comes from the bottom. Alright, you got the O2. Hold on, fluids, that is what? That's a mechanical pipe? It is? Oh, well. Good, then what is this? Just go okay. Hold on. No, that's the correct pipe. What the heck? Here. Do that. There we go. Alright. Okay, we got some liquid ethene in here. And let's see. This one... I don't need another pusher for this. I got a pipe. Alright, there we go. Alright. Got some HDPE pellets. Don't know what goes in here. Probably nothing. Hold on. Okay, yeah, that's nothing. Are there any waste for this? That's just the ethene there. Alright, we got the HDE pellets. Let's go to U. We're going to need another enrichment chamber. Okay, give me that. Now put one over here. Zero that out. And then the items will eject out of here, okay? And then we'll take on as an input there. We'll auto sort that. Then for the power, input that one. And we're going to need another drawer here. And let's see, we'll probably put down the top of something. Be HD pellets, or maybe we'll put it back in the network. See how many channels? Okay, I have 1 channel left on this thing. Yeah, give me that. Okay. Go in here, and then this one is an output. Alright, there we go. Nice. Alright, let's get some upgrades in here. Alright, there we go. Alright, let's see. This one is liquid ethene over here. Okay, liquid ethene. Okay, that's for the fluids. Here, output out to here. Here, turn this one off. Yeah, there we go. HDPE sheets. Okay, how many is that right now? HDPE. Okay, we're getting up there. Getting up there. We need like about 200 and something in order to get the SPS casings. If we do like 60 right now, okay, we're missing like 170 or something like that. All right, cool. Now, how's the pellet supply? That was like 300. Oh, ho, ho, look at that, over 400. Nice. All right, cool. We're getting there. We're getting there. HDE pellets. I mean, sheets. All right, cool. I have to wait a little bit. Here, put this back in here. Back in there. That one's still going to fissile fuel. All right, now what's the bottleneck here? See substrates? Let me see. That thing? Okay, is this sped up? Okay, sped up. Is there a factory version to this? Pressurize. Oh. Pressurize reactant. Is this the same one as the other one? Oh, it is. There's a factory version for that. Okay, all right. But for now, we're just going to time one it because we just only need like a handful of plastic sheets and that's it. Okay, this thing's like not pushing it in there fast enough. Come on, push it. There we go, better. These push it off, but it's not fast enough. All right, how many is that? HDE. Okay, we have enough. We have enough. All right, now we can start building this damn thing. Here, make 60 of this. Nice. Okay, cool. And then we're probably gonna need some reactor glass or something. Does that apply to whatever? Oh yeah, it does. Okay, cool. All right, make 4 of these. And we're probably gonna need the lasers or something. Like, what the heck is that thing called? Okay, lasers. Laser block. Laser. Supercharged coil. Okay, probably gonna need, I don't know how many we're gonna need. Probably like 4 or something. We don't need that many though, so whatever. Alright, cool. Let's see. Don't need this anymore, or... Is this filled? Okay, it's not filled. Here, put this away. Going to need like a whole bunch of reactor glass. Let me see. $122. Yeah, I think that should be enough. Alright, cool. No, that's the wrong mod. Here, get rid of this. I'll make 2 extra ones just in case. Alright, cool. Alright, so, let's see. That is... Well, we'll probably end up putting ports on this side as well. But the thing is, we need to bring all this stuff over there, don't we? See, that is... Yeah, that's the polonium stuff. Antimatter is which one? Supercritical... Okay, that's the polonium. And that's for the solar neutron activator, so it's this one over here. That one is the polonium. That's not a problem. I can make another one over here. Alright, cool. Okay, let's go ahead and start building this thing. Let's see, is this even-ish? That's even-ish. Okay, let me put that up here. Alright, cool. And let me go on the quest and remind myself how this thing looks like. Let's see, resources, logistics, tech, mechanism, reactors. Alright, now where is that thing? Okay. That is... Oh, it's odd. Okay, alright. That'll be off a little bit. Then again, I need to put the brine towers over here. Alright, here. Move it over there a little bit. Or maybe I'll put it over here. I need to put some stuff over there anyway. All right, there we go. We got the SPS all ready to go. I made 2 extra ports because I need to put another port up here, and then we're going to need to put another port down here. You know, one to put in the chemicals and everything, and another to, I'm not quite sure. Is it like, yeah, it's just the chemicals, right? Okay. All right, cool. Okay, we need to put in the power. So here you go. Put a ring around the damn thing. Make it look like a planet. A really messed up planet. And of course, it's breaking the trunk borders there, so, oh well. Okay. All right, hold on. This is a flux point. Okay. It's time to utilize the extreme reactor that you have down there. So, go down here, and let's check out the reactor. I've since long turned off the reprocessors. So I have no reason to keep these on, because we have the bees now in order to get the materials. So that's a good thing. So this thing is just like, I don't know, it's just wasting power right now. So it's like 2.5, 6, or 7 or whatever million FE per tick. We're gonna like shove all that power into the thingamajiggy up there, and just be done with it. I mean, these things are still processing, so I don't care if they stop or whatever, because this thing's just going off with that power in the reactor. So whatever. I mean, I can probably pull the power off of these, you know? Yeah, I can probably pull the power. I'm not going to do that now, so whatever. All right, let me get a flux plug. Now put that over here. And we'll make a new network here. Let's see, this one, create new network. This is Mekanism. Okay, create. And there we go. I'll put that into there. All right, cool. Bypass limit, power surge. Okay, that should do it. Okay, go in here. Change it to this one. And we should be good. Okay, great. All right. Okay, then we get another port out here. Let's see, SPS port. Okay, fission port. And then let's see, where the heck are we gonna put it? From the bottom? Or maybe the top. That's like straight out from the top there. Where the heck are we gonna put the brine towers? Jeez. We'll just stack it up here. Not quite sure. Here, let me put that from here. Okay, we'll put it right here. There we go. And then this one would be output waste. Okay. And hold on. We're going to need another solar neutron activator. Okay, there we go. And the sun is being blocked. Okay, fantastic. Okay, we'll put it up here. Alright, cool. Alright, tubes. Out of here and get out to here. Then solar neutron activator. We'll put that over here. Alright, got some polonium going on in here. Then I'm gonna shove that into here. Nice. Alright, there we go. Nice. Got some antimatter going. And the energy input is 2.5 million FE per tick. We get some antimatter. Nice. Alright, very nice. Now, in order to do something with the antimatter, we gotta put that into the chemical crystallizer, so we gotta make another one. And of course, we have a factory. What's the point? You can't get enough antimatter for... Okay. Alright, chemical crystallizer. Okay, do that. Here. Okay, crystallizer. Do that. Put that out to here. I'll put it like right in the bottom there. Okay. Since we have enough power from the stream reactors, we'll plug it into here. Alright, nice. Okay, and then we'll do this as an output. And we have the antimatter. Alright, hooray. Nice. It's 8 millibuckets and counting. 9. Then after that, shoot. A cable's like all the way over here. Okay, fine. Here, give me this. Hang on, is this a... It's a smart cable. Okay, alright, that'll still work. Alright, there we go. Import bus. So when it's ready, when we get some antimatter. How many is it now? 17, 18? Okay. It'll take a while. It'll take a while. At least we have constant power, so that's a good thing. That is a good thing. And you know what? We can probably stop taking in the stuff over here. How many pellets do we have right now? Oh, look at that. We have plenty. Look at this. What else can we do about this? What is this? Modification station. Supercharge, SPS, fusion stuff. Mega radioactive chemical storage cell. Well, you can store some nuclear stuff in there if you want to. It's really not that required. Let's see, mecha tool. You can make the mecha suit you want to. Okay. Okay, it doesn't take that many more pellets, so whatever. So cool. Let's see, this one. Okay, alright. We don't really need that many. So what we can do right now is we can just get rid of this thing over here. Hold on. But we'll just turn this into none. Okay. And the nuclear waste is filling up. So hopefully it has somewhere else to go. Okay, this one's an input. We'll press none on that. Okay, cool. And let's go back around here. And everything should be going into here. Should. Keyword should. Alright. 27 millibuckets and counting. Now, once we get the antimatter, like, do we need anything? Let's see, make a radioactive storage component. Of course, you need those in order to make the mecha suit. Of course you do. Of course you do. The probability device right there. So we're gonna get like 18 of this stuff. So that means like 18 times 2. Holy crap. Oh yeah, we might have to like ramp this up a little bit, you know. But not right now. Not right now. We just need like a foundation and that's it. Alright, cool. Alright, so now all we have to do is wait. All we have to do is wait. Alright, how much fissile fuel do we have? You could just like... you know what? Let's try this. How much sulfur do we have? That's like 1.4. Okay, it's been 1.4 for a while. So let's go ahead and make a chemical oxidizing factory. And we'll see what we can do about that. Okay, we got a factory. That's like 4 slots or something. Okay, advanced one. And then the elite one. And the ultimate one. No, not that. Not 1,000 cheese. Okay, ultimate oxidizing factory. Okay, let's break this down. Okay, you go away, you go away. And this is... Okay, let's remind ourselves what this does. Okay, that takes in the sulfur. That's great, sulfur dioxide. Okay, here, take this down. Okay, put that over here. Zero this out. It already looks a little bit different, you know? Just a little bit different. Alright, so the back is the sulfur. So that is input, okay? Holy crap, okay. Oxidizing factory. Oh yeah, it's because this down here is the tank, isn't it? That looks a little bit different. It just looks a little off because we've never seen this before in vanilla Mekanism. I may be wrong. Maybe it's like somewhere around here. Alright, energy. Bottom there. And all this has all my upgrades in it. Upgrade. Alright, nice. Look at this. This is like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 machines. Okay, and the tank that outputs into, hold on, chemicals. Okay, here we go. Output into there. Right, nice. And I think that's about it. Chemicals and energy. Alright, so how's this going? That has to be a little bit better, right? It's like 9 machines right there. So let me see. Let me go over here. I mean, is it any better? I can't tell. Let me go in here. Is it going up? 9 machines. 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 Kinda. It's kinda going up. Alright, it's kinda going up, but I bet you the sulfur supply is going down now. Okay, just maybe it is. I'm not quite sure. So let me see. Is everything down the line, like, okay? Sulfur trioxide there. Okay, this one is sulfuric acid, okay. And this one is still okay, you know. Look at that, it's like all backed up over here. This one may also be a limiting factor right here. This could go a little bit faster. But the tube is still has like a little bit in it, so this one's empty though, so we might have to put like another one on here. Maybe. Okay, how's the sulfur supply? I think it is going down. All right, well, you know what that means. We need to plunk down some more seeds. Oh, how's this going? Let me see. 58. All right, nice. What mod are you? Hold on. Hey, come here. Huh. Okay, all right. All right, let's just make a whole bunch of it here. Then we get 32. Get some seeds out here. Okay, prudentium. Maybe we'll make like 4 more or something. Okay, here. Put these away. All right, great. Okay, we got 4 more sulfur seeds. Now let's see. That one's empty. That one's empty. Okay, we got sulfur seeds here. This one's empty. This one's empty, and that one's empty. Okay. All right. Put this one down here. 3 more SIM cards. Okay, in you go. Okay, give me that. Actually, I can just leave the seed on there. that should do it. Okay, give me these. Okay, in you go. In you go. And in you go. Alright, great. Now put the other one upstairs. Alright, cool. Hopefully that can fix the sulfur supply. I think it will do. Yeah? But how many essence do you need? Oh, you need 3 in order to make 8? Okay, alright. Hopefully that's okay. Alright, let's go back here. And let's check the supply here. Alright, is that going up? Yeah, kinda. It is kinda going up. Let me see how far I can push it. Let me get, like, another one here. Okay. That right there. Okay, zero that out. Make that an input. And then the back is an input there. Okay, and then the tank is chemicals out. Alright, there we go. Alright, let me see. Well, that's a little bit faster. Alright, let me see. Oh, that's a little better, yeah. Alright, let me treat the burn rate now. Make it 100. Okay. 120. Okay, 180. Okay, it's slowing down. Okay, 200. Okay, kind of want to go down. Okay, yeah, it's going down. Not quite. Okay, yeah, it's going down. 200, let's make it 190. It's like 190 something, so that's where it's at. Alright, how we doing over here? Let's see, 106, 107. 108. Alright, it's not that bad. It's not that bad. We could make it go a little bit faster. Well, we gotta worry about the supply, you know. If we can't supply it, then what's the point? Yeah, that's going down a little bit. We might need a little bit of extra there. Kinda hanging in there. Okay, hopefully the efficiency goes up on those SIM cards. Then we'll get like a whole lot more. Alright, well, we'll keep an eye on it. How's the fluorite? 1.5 million. Yeah, that's going up. I haven't really changed that. Alright, let's see what else. I don't know, potatoes? It's still around there, so I'm good on that. We can always switch to something else. Alright, I think that's about it, really. We just have to wait a little bit for the antimatter, and that's about it. Power is also not an issue. We got the power. Alright, great. Alright, I think that's about it. Now, how's HDPE stuff? That's still going. Okay, that's still going. Alright, cool. We kind of piggyback off of this thing with the hydrogen. That one's still okay. Alright, neat. Alright, so there we have it. There we have it. We set up the SPS in order to get us started with the antimatter. It's going to take a while. You know, we can always maximize things, but it really depends on our supply. You know, we can always make things go a lot faster if we have like infinite supply and everything. But we don't, so it is what it is. So we're gonna have to wait on that. Alright, so there we go. There we have it. Once we get the antimatter, then everything's good. Everything's good. We just need to make like, you know, if we want to go for the shards and everything like that, we need like 18 of these stars. So it's basically like, what? 18 times 2 antimatter. Let's see, improbability device, so it's like 18 times 2 and everything. So yeah. Alright, it is what it is. And of course, this recipe changed, so it's like whatever. Alright, so this has been another episode of All the Mons from Block, and I'll see you next time.